Check.
I'm here.
Microphones, 97 seconds. Bay's Boys podcast. Here we are again. Joe Skelly. Tell
What's
us
going
a
on,
story.
Tyler? So let's talk about interesting facts of the day. Do you know what one of the hardest places on Earth to reach is?
Besides in my pants.
Yes, besides
No.
in your pants.
Then no, I don't know.
One of the hardest places to reach on Earth is a place called Ascension Island.
Well, why?
Well, first of all, it's a island that is controlled by the British military in the South Pacific.
I didn't think we had any problem with the Brits.
We don't, but it's not open to the general public, so it's one of the hardest places on Earth to see.
Well, this country wasn't open to the general public, but we handled that. Okay, I'm joking. But so wait, so we can't get to it because we can't see it?
No, you can't get to it because getting to it, you got to have special permission to get to it. You can only take a military flight to get there.
Oh, what are they doing over there?
It was a staging point for when they were involved in the Falkland War. It's also for rescue missions for shipping lanes from Africa to South America. They do all kinds of weird stuff there.
So what's so special about this Ascension Island? Do you ascend when you get there? Like spiritually?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. It was named that because when the Brits initially discovered it, they'd been having troubles at sea, and this is like them ascending to heaven when they found this spot in the middle of the ocean. It's part of a small chain of islands.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Do it again. So they're having trouble with God,
No. They had been at sea for a while,
right?
and they were like, we need to find a place to land.
Oh, and this place became their
And they
hunky-do.
found this, they found this lick spittle of an island that was like an old volcano that pushed up off the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. And they found it. It's close to Antarctica. It's close to the Falklands. It's close to Africa. It's like an in-between point, but closer towards Antarctica.
So the Brits just have a secret island is what you're telling me.
Pretty much.
To do whatever they want.
Yes. But there are people who are stationed there.
Is this like the island of Dr.
Moreau.
Yeah. Is Val Kilmer there now? Mixing leopards?
With humans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was a tasty movie.
That was a weird movie.
I loved that movie as a kid.
Yeah, but that movie's based off of a book.
Oh. Wait, so are they doing experiments at this island or what?
No.
So what's the point of it?
We don't know what they do there. They have weather stations there. They have earthquake monitoring stations there.
So speaking of earthquake weather stations, something that you brought up previously in an episode about the HARP program.
Yeah, the HARP program, yeah.
I just saw a post the other day on social medias.
On the medias?
That was talking about
how Dubai
has
drones
making their own rain.
Making their own rain.
That's not fucking creepy.
You want to talk about terraforming a planet, right? And changing a planet to make it do what you want?
Terraforming is only a term I've heard of in a video game.
It's also from sci-fi movies.
Oh.
Did you know Dubai wanted to build a mountain? They wanted to build a mountain because mountains create weather patterns.
Okay. So
what they wanted was a mountain to create clouds.
Was the mountain made out of plastic?
No, they were just going to pile up rocks and dirt and make a man-made mountain.
Dubai does crazy shit. I've seen their city.
Yes, they do. They have the money to. But do you know why they're doing all this crazy shit?
Because they want to live in a place where everything's perfect?
No, because they realize at some point in time oil's going to run out. And they want their city to be on the cutting edge of everything.
So
when the bottom falls out of oil.
So what, they need a mountain to do that? Because
nobody wants to live in a desert. Well, I guess there's some people that want to live in a desert, but
right.
They want to have a nice temperate climate.
Dubai's a creepy place. Like, I heard you're not allowed to cuss there.
You can't, dude. You still have to understand that they have Islamic law.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
So, like, we were talking to...
It's very forward and very modern.
Okay, I spoke to so it wasn't a photographer. It was an architect once who he was like, yeah, I went to Dubai and we were brought in as contractors. And I was like, oh, that's cool. How'd that go? And he goes, well, We're not allowed to leave without a security detail. We're not allowed to walk around without people with us. They weren't allowed to leave like their hotel room without an escort. Like, that's creepy fucking shit.
That's weird.
Well, because it's the Elven City.
Right.
In my opinion.
Well, look, they have sections of the city for Westerners that you can go and drink, but only in those certain sections.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that part.
Yep.
I only heard about the cussing, and I thought that was enough for me because fuck that.
Well, dude, Hong Kong, you can't do certain things in Hong Kong.
You can't cuss in Hong Kong?
Well,
no,
you can't chew gum.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's Hong Kong or it's the other big one over there. You can't chew gum. It's illegal to chew gum.
I don't understand. You're not making my brain work right now.
You can't chew gum.
Where's my Google Fire?
Dude.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to look this up.
Yeah, look that up.
So one of the funny things is like I follow this chick online on Instagram. She's like my favorite CrossFit girl, whatever you want to call it. She lives over there. And I've talked to her before about it. And I was like, I know you're from Britain. How did you get over there? And she's like, well, I had to get sponsored. And I'm like, what? And she's like, you have to get an invite to go live in Dubai.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking creepy.
But their cops also drive like Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Right. And they don't do anything. This is
just
another
race
example of delivering mail.
Right. They just race around in their cars at a million miles an hour.
Yeah, imagine.
And they have robot cops too.
Jesus fuck. See, I'm already banned.
And they also have an indoor ski slope. They got all kinds of crazy stuff.
That makes sense.
They got all kinds of crazy stuff in Dubai.
Yeah, because they're full of money.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is like, again,
but they understand that someday the oil is going to bottom out and they have to have something else.
For what?
The future. For the future of the country, right? So they're investing heavily now before
Nobody's
the oil runs out.
Nobody's going to give a fuck about that country.
Dude, are you kidding me? There's a huge economic center for the Middle East. They have like their own stock market.
I'm not saying it's not a great country. What I'm saying is like they don't have their own military, right?
United Emirates.
What the fuck is that?
It's a conglomeration of countries from the Middle East that have band together.
I don't want to get political, Joe Skelly, but I've seen a lot of that stuff as far as their militaries go. I'm not thinking it's going to be good in their hand. Like,
all right.
So, okay. This is what I imagine in my little tiny peanut head.
Okay.
Peanut brain, not peanut head. My head is huge. All right. So, the zombie movie, the one where I fucking can't believe I forgot the name of it, but it's the one where the rich people are living in the mall. Remember that? They have the whole building, this one building, and then people.
Day of the Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
Right. So when that building fell, what happened?
They all became zombies.
Right. They got fucked like instantly, right?
Yes.
Because you're paying other people to go and protect you.
Yes.
But this is the class system all over again.
Okay.
Because the same people that are protecting you are never the people that live there. Because if they live there, they're rich, in which case they're not working. So what happens when your milk guy doesn't want to stab zombies anymore? And I'm using zombies as a metaphor.
Okay.
But like, what happens when the guard is like, fuck this, why am I protecting your high palace? What's in it for me?
This is a good question.
That's what I'm curious about.
Well,
it's a bunch of fake ass motherfuckers living in a world that is just for rich people.
Yes.
So, I mean, I could see the idea of like, I want to be last to die, right? We're going to be the last ones here. But if you're the last ones, that means the other side is what? Big as fuck. Meaning like, again,
the tidal wave.
Right. And I'm not an expert in history over in the Middle East or anything, but we've just had a lot of years dealing with a lot of different people leading these groups. And if I'm not mistaken, they're pretty unorganized, right?
I don't know. I think they're well funded. So, I mean, that you're confusing with funding with organization.
No, that's the point though. You can have all the money in the fucking world. If you don't know what to do with it, what are you really doing with it?
They're trying to create a place where people want to come and spend money.
Right. But do they have a secret army that's going to protect all the loot when Genghis Khan fucking comes back reincarnate and starts running through their hood? That's all I'm asking.
Question.
That's I'm just curious because so look at Ezrael, right?
Okay.
When you look at the Ezrael, people are like, hey, they They have their we're showing the country, they have their we're showing the religion, and then they have their we're showing the soldiers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. So where is the media about this place's soldiers? That's all I'm asking.
Oh,
does it not exist?
No, I think that they have. I think they have a bunch of different stuff, combined with the other military forces from different countries. It's like their version of NATO.
I hate to say this out loud on the podcast, but I'm having a slow day. Where's Singapore?
It's Singapore. That's what it
is.
Was.
That it
yeah,
is? Is that what it is?
Singapore. It's illegal to chew gum. Yeah.
Chewing gum is banned. Singapore. Huh.
Yes. See, I told you. I'm not as dumb as I think it was.
The sale of chewing gum in Singapore has been illegal since 1992.
Yes.
Since 2004, an exception has existed for therapeutic, dental, and nicotine chewing gum.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
I don't chew gum, so I guess I'm okay in Singapore. Right. Gives me a headache because of koala piss.
That's what it will do.
Yeah.
So, enough about that. I got to talk about something I just saw.
Hold on. Oh, wait, are we done with the fact that they just created their own rain? Are we just passing this? The fuck? I know we're on tangents, but
no, they do. They got these weird robots that create their own rain, right?
That's fucking creepy.
Why is it creepy? They want to live in a better place.
Bro, you fucking with nature.
Okay.
You want to know who? You want to know when?
What if it turns back into a lush jungle that it used to be at
Get
one
out
point in
of
time?
here. What if it just starts flooding constantly?
Okay.
And then they got to relocate because their fucking high house is flooding with water.
Well, that's maybe that's something they got to cross when they get to it.
When does man ever beat nature?
We try to all the time.
Right. Men, it's the oldest story fucking through time. Men wants to play God.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Men want to be God. They want to control and articulate and direct nature. That's creepy as fuck.
Or maybe they should leave it alone and just stay in a hot ass desert.
If you can make your own rain, what makes you think you can't turn that and make acid rain?
You probably could.
So now it can be weaponized. That's the other thing too. Anything man does, they can weaponize.
Harp.
They're already doing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I wish yeah.
Is Dubai going to turn into the Elysium thing? The Elysium movie?
The Elysium. Is Dubai going to float up into the stratosphere?
Right. And they're like, you can't come up here, you poor fags. Oh, we can't say that on here. I'm just kidding. Fuck you guys. I can say what I want. So that's what's going to happen, right? Like, they're going to be like, you can't come up to our island of love and man-made rainwater in space.
You say Dubai is going to turn into a floating platform in the stratosphere.
Fuck Dubai.
At some point in time,
Fuck Bill Gates.
because now they have robots that make rain.
Bill Gates has got a house in Dubai already. It just sits over there. He's just ready to go.
He's just ready to.
Just in case.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not a dick rocket.
I paid for that dick rocket, my guy.
Every time you buy something from Amazon.
Right.
Yeah. Ego. That's all that was. He stepped down because he wanted to compete with Daddy Elon.
No.
And then he lost the
not happening.
contract, and then now he's trying to sue NASA.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Every time I don't get a job, I go back and sue them. I'm like, hey, dicks. I was the right guy for the fucking thing. I showed up, didn't I?
You sued Taco Bell.
Yeah. Fucking wankers.
I didn't get my fucking job at Taco Bell. Fuck you.
Did I tell you I tried to get a job at Taco Bell once?
No.
You know how long I worked there?
How long?
No days. You know what happened?
No.
This is horrible. So they had a help wanted sign once, and I applied.
Okay.
And then they didn't call me. And I was like, man, I need a job. And like I just wake up and I want a job like right away. So I go to like that quick thing,
Okay.
where I'm like, they'll give you a job instantly. So I apply to like 5 places, and Taco Bell's the only one that doesn't call me. And I was mad.
Were you not qualified for Taco Bell?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, fuck.
What does it take to have the Taco Bell
I went to college for like 7 years. What the fuck? I can't get into Taco Bell? So I was salty, right? Yeah, it turns out I used the wrong phone number on the Taco Bell app. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that you weren't qualified. They just
No.
couldn't get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was for a number that I hadn't been using. And then eventually I went to go use this number again. And here were all these Taco Bell messages from some lady. She's like, wait, we've called you like 3 times and we just wanted to check in and blah, blah, blah. And I was
Are you okay?
Right.
They were almost ready to do a health and welfare check on you.
Right. And I was like, man, because the other place is called. And I was like, I don't want to work there. I want to work at Taco Bell. I want to sling some fucking burritos. You know how it is.
So you could take a bite out of it and give it to your buddy?
Yeah. Matthias. Yeah. So there was, other than just working there in general, just because it's funny, like that's the whole reason I wanted to work there. There was another reason, which was, once you work there, you can't eat their shit anymore.
Oh, so you're trying to wean yourself off of Taco Bell by working there.
Right.
Like you did with Wendy's.
Wendy's, right.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So if I see somebody fucking throwing up in the beans and then they're like, pass it out, dude. Nobody will notice the difference. I'll be like, yeah, I'm done with this.
I'm done. I'm done.
I haven't eaten Taco Bell in a long time. I had it last week, but before that, it was like 6 months.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
There's nothing. And they fucked up the order again. Every fucking time they fuck it up. Idiots.
So
what's wrong with you morons over there?
I got to talk about another food product I just saw advertised that I didn't even know existed.
Uh-oh.
Captain Crunch.
Syrup?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's blue. It's blue, and they sell it. Guess where they sell it?
The Tractor Supply.
Walmart.
Mm.
Right next to the Tropicals. The Tropipickles.
What the fuck is
remember
that?
Remember the
high
pickles?
C pickles?
Yeah, the pickles and fruit punch.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like right there. Except it's maple artificially flavored blue syrup.
No.
For your breakfast food.
No. And that dude, was he putting it on breakfast? Wait, what? Hold on a second. It's 4 pancakes? Legit?
Yes.
That's fucking disgusting.
And it's blue.
I had a conversation with my boy in England once, and his entire, like, I don't know why we were on this, but he goes, you know what's crazy about America? And I said, what's that? Besides that we spanked your ass like you're a little child? No, I shouldn't say. Okay, redact that. I redact that from the record. Okay, I don't want to insult my British friends, but so he goes, you guys have a flavor for everything. And I was like, what do you mean? Like we have shit flavored chips or something? And he goes, no. He goes,
that's the Canadians.
Oh my God.
With their ketchup flavored potato chips.
Golly. Yeah, that's fucking nasty. And then the Canadian chick I hang out with, she told me she loved that shit. She's like, I love those. And I'm like, I'm not going to say anything because you're cute. So we're going to let this go.
I think they have another flavor of disgusting potato chips, but I can't remember what they are. It's probably like tartar sauce flavored.
Oh, fucking gross. Well,
potato chips.
So he told me, he goes, have you ever noticed that he goes, you can buy ice cream, flavored like in roast beef. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, dude. He's like, anything you buy, we did it with his accent. I can't do his accent, but he said, anything you buy in America, whether it's chips, ice cream, pancakes, syrup, coffee, he goes, every flavor on every item. He goes, shit that shouldn't be mixed together. And ever since he said that, all I've done is look around at things and see that.
Well, it's a fair point.
Well, how many flavors of Pop-Tarts are there? Like 50?
Yes.
Right? How many flavors of chips are there? Dude, it's unfucking fathomable now. Couldn't. We'd be here all day. We'd be here all day talking about chip flavors.
But they're selling.
To fucking who? to fucking who?
Well, it's a good question.
They're Dubai chips.
Listen, I just ate pickled flavored chips.
Oh.
And they're delicious.
Okay. You know what?
But listen,
let me ask you a question.
No.
Do you like having pickles in your mouth? Is that a thing?
I think everybody loves pickles. Do you know anybody that doesn't like a pickle?
Oh, tons of people.
What?
I worked at Subway. They'd be like, I don't want pickles. And then I would, retort with, well, who knows what you do put in your mouth, but I won't put these pickles on the sandwich for you.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I'm dead serious though. Let's be real. Yeah, no.
Here's my thing. Blue stuff, right?
That shit's not real. First of all, the video you sent me of the guy
that is real
drinking it,
that is real,
eating it. What the fuck was he putting it on? It looked like ice cream.
It looked like donuts.
Oh, Oh, disgusting.
It looked like donuts.
I am
like
a sugar.
glazed donuts.
I am a sugar fiend, and there's just some shit I won't do.
Okay. So the old man's rules to live by, right? Rule number 57 is never have a blue drink unless it's on your birthday.
What?
Never have a blue drink unless it's on your birthday.
Why?
Because blue drinks lead to nothing but trouble.
It's Boba Fett's jizz.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that they're blue, so you think they're foo-foo, and you drink like 47 of them, and then they punch you in the face, right? So
that does happen.
Yeah. So it's
I drink foo-foo drinks.
Okay, but it's the same thing with like blue, artificially maple flavored.
Bro,
you shouldn't
what the
do that.
fuck flavor would blue be?
I don't know. What flavor is Grimace?
I don't know. I don't fuck with that fat fuck.
Purple.
That rotten chicken nugget.
Purple berry.
He's a rotten chicken nugget.
No, he's not.
That's what he reminds me of.
He was a purple milkshake.
Fucked up rotten chicken nugget.
And he's gone from this earth because, well, the American consumer drained him of his life essence and drained him. Right? We already had this discussion. They hooked him up to machines like he was in the Matrix, and they just drained him.
Like the crab with the blue blood.
Yeah, just like the horseshoe crabs.
No. It's not like the Matrix. They didn't drain anybody in Matrix, remember? They were using kinetic power in that movie.
Oh.
You're thinking of Blade again.
Yeah, I'm thinking
they
of
were
Blade
draining
again.
Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So blue flavored artificial
okay.
maple syrup is not anything any human should consume.
It can't be. So say the sentence, blue flavored artificial maple syrup. Where the fuck does Captain Crunch come into this?
Because his face is on the bottle.
Yeah, but a blueberry in the cereal itself is like 1/4 of the mix.
I'm just gonna go.
So is there a peanut butter flavor to it too?
I don't know. Is there peanut butter flavored Captain Crunch?
Yeah, that's what the little brown ones are. The regular
You're thinking
ones.
of Lucky Charms.
No, what? Lucky Charms is a cardboard cereal with marshmallows. No, there's no peanut butter in there.
Captain Crunch is just those little crunchy things. Oh, unless you're talking about crunch berries.
They're all yeah. Crunch.
I'm
you have berries.
talking,
you got the berries, and you got the little squares.
I'm talking about standard Captain Crunch.
They have berries in it, right?
Not the standard one.
You're just confirming my entire fucking point. How did they get Captain Crunch into a blue liquid? Is my question.
Dude, did they catch him? Did they drain him of his essence?
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
The blue is his uniform. Does Captain Crunch have blue blood?
I don't know, but I'm not drinking that shit.
Nobody should drink that.
We should put that on our new show. Maybe we should drink some.
No, you're gonna make me do that, aren't you?
You not,
dude. It's $3.99 at Walmart.
You don't want to know the shit I'll make you drink.
It's $3.99 at Walmart.
I'm looking this up. So we're in the Google Fanoodler.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna type in. Hold on.
Captain Crunch syrup.
Original. No. We're not even there yet. We got to establish a baseline.
Okay.
Original Captain Crunch.
You guys spell it CAP''N.
Yep,
right.
Yep.
Captain Crunch.
Okay. So here's the original at Target for $3.50. Shout out to Target. I'm just joking. So the original right there, that is the brown stuff. That's supposed to be a peanut butter flavor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what somebody told me.
I like it.
Yeah, swear to God. Now, what's weird is they have another thing that our moderator is shaking his head no, the audio guy, but I seen him shit himself like 4 times in the last month. So we don't really, your opinion doesn't matter. Just be quiet over there. He's shaking his head saying no. And we're going to Google food too right here. Watch. What flavor is, why is the first selection on here Beeman's gum? What the fuck is that? All right. What flavor is original
Captain
Crunch? The original Captain Crunch cereal was developed from a recipe based off of peanut butter.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't know that. Maybe
I'm
that's
just
why
joking.
I liked it.
I'm just joking. I wanted to see him shit his pants again. Hold on. It says was developed to recall a recipe of brown sugar and butter over rice. What?
See?
That's disgusting. Well, anyways, they do have an actual Captain Crunch peanut butter flavor.
Okay.
So let's move
look
on.
up the Captain Crunch
Okay.
syrup.
Fucking disgusting.
$3.99 at Walmart's.
This is gross. Captain Crunch syrup. Yeah, $3.32 at Walmart, my guy. You're getting ripped off in your area.
Okay.
What's up with that? So it's. I'll read what the bottle says. Captain Crunch Ocean Blue artificially maple flavored syrup.
Ocean Blue, bro.
What the fuck? None of these have nothing. Ocean ain't got nothing to do with berry. Ain't got nothing to do with rice, brown sugar. Ain't got nothing to do with syrup. Ain't got nothing to do with Captain Crunch.
Does it taste like an ocean?
You know what ocean tastes like? I don't have to ask you that, Joe Skelly. I know some of your background. I know you know what the ocean tastes like. You know I know what the ocean tastes like. It tastes like dick hole. after running a fucking 5K. That's what the ocean tastes like. And shout out to our boys to the south. Their ocean tastes even worse.
Right.
From, back in the west side. So, Here, listen. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm reading this, but here's a 5-star review from a year ago. A fun addition to breakfast. To the idiot who wrote that it is filled with sugar, my response is, it is syrup. Of course it is filled with sugar. Oh yeah, okay. I thought he was going to go another way and start arguing the point of syrup, so we're going to leave that one alone.
Somebody gave it a 5-star review. Who wants blue syrup on their pancakes? Or let alone like that toothless dude who was pouring it all over his donuts.
Oh, dude. So that brings me back to the boy in Britain who was talking about flavor stuff, because he also mentioned how crazy it is that we eat pancakes in the morning. Because, crepes.
It's breakfast food, and crepes are not pancakes.
Right.
And they're from France.
But they think that we are eating crepes, maybe. I don't know. But they think that a pancake form should be, it's like...
Needless to say, I will say, have you ever eaten British cuisine?
Me personally?
Yeah. Stone soup, bro.
Like a British chick?
Stone soup.
Oh, food? No.
Yeah, stone soup.
So, stone soup. Like the old story? I'll bring the rocks, you bring the potatoes? Like that kind of story?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember reading that as a kid.
I cannot be beholden to anybody commenting on American cuisine when you look at theirs.
They have those shepherd's pies. Right?
And what is shepherd's pie?
I don't know. It's good. I ate it at that Tilted Kill place where the hot chicks walk around.
Dude. First of all,
it tastes like mashed potato. You know what it tastes like? A high-end version of the chicken bowl from KFC. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't nothing. They're like, oh, this is special. I'm like, motherfucker, you just put some beef and some fucking veggies on some mashed potatoes and gave it to me in one bowl. That's what just happened here.
Yeah.
Don't fucking trick me.
That's hobo food.
Yeah.
That's hobo food, bro.
Well, so if we're on hobo food, we should name all the other hobo foods everyone eats, like spaghetti out of a jar. That's fucking hobo food. Rice with everything. That's hobo food, but I'm Asian, so we just call it that.
Okay.
Fake Asian food. Fake Asian. It's fake Asian food.
Fake Asian
food?
What
the fuck is fake Asian food? It's hobo food.
Hobo food.
Wait. I know there's more. Spam. Yeah. Beans.
Hobo food.
It's pretty much everything. What was it? Lobster used to be hobo food, and now it's a delicacy.
Yes. Strange, isn't it?
Did I tell you I watched a fish die the other day?
No.
Bro. It's at this restaurant down by our boys' shop in Flower City in Cleveland. So shout out to those guys, Danny, Flower City. So I was ordering my food. We're chilling there. And the lady gets a big old net and goes over. They got all those tanks in the Asian food places, right? With all the live stuff.
Yes.
I thought she was going to go fishing for one. She starts dumping them in. Well, this one fish falls and hits the ground and flops under the fucking big tanks. And the lady just walks away. And I'm like, homie's going to die.
She was like, I'm not catching that thing.
Right. I had this fucking moment of like, life and death lapse thought where I didn't know what to do, because here's my thought. If I don't say anything, homie dies on the ground, right? He suffocates.
Right.
If I do say something, he almost suffocates, gets thrown back into a tank, then some dude later with small hands is going to pull him out and chop his fucking head off.
Okay.
In which case he's going to on the cutting board anyways. So while I was trying to decide which was a better death, he kind of died while I was trying to decide. Luckily, my brain, after 10, 15 minutes of watching him, right? I decided that if I was him, I'd want to be left to die under the tank.
Suffocating is a better death than getting your head cut off.
No, but dying on my own
Terms?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it on his own terms?
I mean, he under the thing, so, you know, he flopped his way under there. Bro, it sounds like someone smacking fucking their meat while this dude, and I'm sitting there just watching this with, like, you know, the beast
While you're trying to eat.
and our friend. Yeah, I wasn't, yeah, I guess I just started eating. So just to make it even more awkward, while the people that we were sitting with, when the waiter came back, I ordered, you know, a Sprite, because I hadn't gotten one yet. And I was like, man, I need a Sprite because I'm afraid this stuff's going to make my stomach hurt. So I'm just going to fill it with Sprite, and I don't know why I think that's going to be, that's a false tale. But anyways,
Okay.
Moving on. I looked right at the waiter and I was like, hey man, just to let you know, one of your pescados escaped. That's what I said to him. And this little,
So you're hoping he spoke Spanish.
yeah, he looked like it. He was a Chinese guy. So he looked right at me and he goes, really? Like Nemo? That's dead ass what he said. He goes,
said like
Nemo.
So he knew what you were saying.
Right. You should have seen the people at the table. They were looking at me like, got all wide-eyed because I don't know what they expected him to say. And I didn't expect him to say shit.
Like Nemo.
I just needed to let homie know, that way, you know, my guy over there wasn't flopping to death and he got a bad burial rotting under a cupboard.
Okay.
And he just looked at me and was like Nemo. And then he walked away. And I'm like, damn, that is like Nemo.
He didn't even do anything about it.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Kind of
No, he
like
didn't.
Fievel, maybe.
Did Fievel drown or suffocate?
Nobody escaped
Oh.
and lost his family,
Oh, God. Let's not talk about that.
causing trauma.
Every Disney movie's depressing.
childhood trauma.
Dude, you know that every single Disney movie from like when I was a kid, people would be like, well, do you like this movie? And I'm like, no. And I'd point out the negative point to it. And that's it. I think low key, that's how the world was trying to teach kids about life stuff, you know, right? Like, oh, you get
It's
lost.
exactly what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's creepy. It made me depressed right away. I was depressed. First it was Fievel, then it was Bambi,
Then Nemo.
you know. Nemo, I was an adult by the time Nemo happened. So I kind of knew what was going to happen with that story.
You already knew.
But like, come on, dude. Like here, like my memory of.
But my man didn't even try to save the pescado.
No, he didn't. So think about this though. Like what's the biggest memory of Bambi? It's when his dad shows up. Right?
Yeah, right.
And his dad's all standing there all like fucking, you need to come with me now. And you're like, dude, where the fuck have you been this whole time, bro? If you'd been out here with this bitch, you wouldn't got clapped. Is this normal for deers to run away? Useless motherfucker. And then he comes back. He's like, what's up? I'm here now with my 10-point buck. You know, that hunter shot your mom because I drifted off to the side to avoid it. Put her ass out there for bait. He shot that bitch.
Dude, that's terrible.
That's what I thought of as a kid. That's all I was thinking about. I'm like, where the fuck were you 20 minutes ago when mama was still kicking, you wasn't with the baby. Now you showing up like you a good dad. The fuck is wrong with you? The fuck out of here. Bambi's dad's a piece of shit.
I will never look at Disney movies the same
Dude,
ever again.
I'm telling you.
Ever again.
You know which one that I didn't think was depressing that was brought up as an adult that became depressing?
What's that?
The Little Mermaid.
Oh, that movie's terrifying.
They're like,
Have you seen the Russian version of it?
No, what?
Yeah, the Russian version of The Little Mermaid is absolutely horrifying.
Okay, well, what? So this is somebody, and I get it, perception, whatever, but people were like, oh yeah, the entire time on The Little Mermaid, all they want is that little girl just wants to be somebody else because she hates herself. I'm like, bro, listen, you watch a movie about the MIB, you want to be in the MIB. You watch a movie about Buzz fucking going off into space, you want to be Buzz, right?
Right.
She was a mermaid, she want to walk on two legs.
Okay.
We got humans that don't got two legs that want two legs. Are they freaks?
Wow.
I'm just asking. Does
no.
it make them freaky?
No.
Bro, I want to be able to fucking do a dunk like LeBron. That shit ain't going to happen. But I'll take it. Does that make me a bitch? Because I'm like, man, I wish I could dunk like LeBron. What's up? People are like, oh, your heart's broken because you don't want to be yourself. No, motherfucker, I can't jump and dunk. If I could jump and dunk, I wouldn't fucking need to be like LeBron or Mike. I'm trying to be like MJ, Michael Jordan coming at
you. You could be your own.
Nah, hell no. My fat ass ain't
dunk
jumping.
like
No
Tyler.
Tyler ain't dunking shit except for donuts into fucking Captain Crunch cereal. That's
So
all that's happening.
With some ocean blue syrup.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Oh God.
It's I get it, it's perception, but like, can you really change it? Like here, okay, she wants to walk on two legs because she's only been in the ocean. Bambi's dad is a piece of shit. Explain, what was he fucking doing? Gathering? I was out gathering berries, son. I'm sorry, your mom's dead.
He was hunting.
Yeah, what the I was hunting for new fields of grass. Boy, you was out fucking bitches.
Who knows? You can't say that because you didn't see that.
No, we're speculating.
We're speculating. Okay.
We're going off hunches.
What if he was scouting for new fields?
I mean, I haven't watched that movie in 20 years, but isn't Bambi like 15 when his dad comes back? Or is he a little guy? I don't remember.
I don't remember. But what about like Old Yeller?
Okay. Is that a Disney movie?
Yeah.
I never watched that one. Doesn't Old Yeller turn rabbit and kill people? Is that Cujo?
That's
the same movie?
That's Cujo.
I think those are the same movies, just one's the adult version. Oh, you know what? You said Old Yeller and I was thinking of Lassie. Well, so what happens in Old Yeller? Doesn't he get rabies?
No, I think they kill him.
Yeah, because he gets rabies.
Oh.
Right? At the end?
I don't remember.
Old Yeller's got to be put down. If he'd have had his daddy, he'd have been okay too. He'd have known not to mess with that raccoon.
Right.
What the fuck? No, I don't
terrible.
know. But the cartoon ones are the worst. Fievel, losing your family, that anxiety, that's like the first thing I remember ever giving me anxiety as a kid, was that guy getting lost. Because I'm like, dude, if you weren't such a piece of shit, Fievel, trying to do whatever you wanted, you'd have lost your family, dumbass. And let's talk about how parents lie to their kids, man. They're like, there's no cats in New York. What the fuck did you just say?
Dude, there's a million.
Yeah.
There's
no
million
There's
cats.
an underground cat mafia in New York.
Right.
They just do whatever the fuck they want.
They're
Apartment
gangster.
building to apartment building,
They're
jumping
gangster.
on balconies.
They're gangster.
What? Let's see. What other movies are there? Let's see. There's Pocahontas. I mean, we don't even need to talk about that whole fucked up scenario.
Right.
That's just a thing. How about Lion King? Daddy gets killed by the fucking right.
By his evil brother.
Then he runs off and does drugs with a pig. Right. They're like, eat this plant, eat this plant, eat this plant. Some peyote, Hakuna Matata. That's peyote spelled backwards. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Doesn't make any sense.
What was that squirrel thing that was running around with him and the pig? It wasn't even
muskrat or
prairie dog,
prairie something or
whatever that thing's called. They got him at the zoo.
I don't know. I'm not an animal guy. I don't know a lot about animals. I just know that
because you don't go into the woods.
Fuck those woods. Fuck those animals. I ain't trying to get lost.
Right.
Although I got lost anyways. But
maybe Bambi's dad was the one that you would wanted to tomahawk.
I'd have fucked him up.
Then Bambi would have been an orphan.
So you know what I watched? Wait, I watched this movie the other night. That's fucking an old movie that I hadn't seen in a long time called The Edge. Remember that one?
No, you're going to have to freshen me up.
Okay. Anthony Hopkins.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I just brain farted. I almost said John Travolta, but it's not. Who's the guy that just killed somebody with a gun? Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
Right? So the whole memory of this movie from the 90s was that these two were out trying to survive together. And then it turns out Baldwin's fucking this dude's wife, right? And like they get stranded literally in Alaska, but they're trying to survive together. And the Anthony Hopkins, of course, being Hannibal Lecter, figures everything out way before he knows the whole movie before it even happens.
Right.
But as a kid, I only remembered them trying to survive. Then I watched it as an adult the other day, and these dudes were going at it the whole fucking time they were trying to survive. And I was like, damn, this movie's fucked up. Like, you guys are over here trying to slit each other's throats. Anthony Hopkins is a gangster. He's like, hey, man, when are you going to kill me? Like, straight up asks him.
Just straight up asks him.
Dude, he was foreseeing the future. And then later in the scene, Baldwin's got a gun and he's loading it with shells. And I'm just like, run, Hannibal. We know this guy will do you in. Movie fiction or not, you're going to get fucked up by Alec Baldwin in a gun.
Maybe that was foretelling of the future.
Right. And then he tricks Alec Baldwin to falling into a deadfall.
Ugh.
And he fucking hits the spikes.
Ugh.
And then Baldwin cries like a bitch, like in real life. And he's like, oh, my leg's all fucked up. Save me. I know I was just going to shoot you so I could go fuck your wife's mouth, but save me now. Like, what are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah. But I didn't remember all that tension in the movie. I don't remember that.
Because you don't remember that as a kid.
I remember Bambi's tension. Where the fuck was your dad when he needed him?
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not a psychologist.
Not my place.
I'm not a Freudier.
It's not my place.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to judge. Here's what's really fucking creepy. You ever ask other people about this? Because you know what everyone's answers are? They're all the same.
What's that?
A movie made me depressed.
No, it wasn't a happy movie.
No.
It wasn't a happy movie.
No.
It wasn't like The Muppets Take Manhattan.
Okay, wait. I remember now. Mama gets shot at the beginning. He spends
the forest
movie,
burns down.
Right. And he spends the movie hanging out with Thumper and then grows and then sees his dad. So his dad is a piece of shit.
Maybe his dad was leading the herd and he just got lost.
What fucking herd? So he lost his wife and his kid and didn't go to look for him?
Maybe he was looking for him for a long time, but on the flip side of that coin, maybe Thumper was the bad influence. They kept him away from his dad.
Thumper was obviously on drugs.
Thumper kept him away from his dad so he can mold him into his own machine.
Have you ever noticed that there's always some ADD fucking Thump character in every Disney movie too?
Yes.
Like that little squirrel that's not allowed to have Jolt Cola.
Yeah. Right.
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 Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Over the Hedge. That was a good one. I don't think that's Disney, but still, those movies. Yeah, I'm way off topic here.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. It's 97 seconds. It's all the things in the world, and we understand them. Welcome to the revolution.